All right, the recording has been started. Okay. Okay. For those that, well, I believe that we are all familiar with the interface of AutoCAD. By the way, this is like version 2016. Okay, but don't worry, I will try to kind of like use 2019 next time. But as we have discussed in our last class, or we kind of like talked about it, the interface, as far as you are with using Windows, let's say you are using Windows, the interface it is like it doesn't have much difference. Okay, they don't like differ like much. All right, it's just like a little different, but it's all the same thing. But for those that are using maybe MacBook or some other type of computer, yes, exactly, that one might pretty much it might like differ. Yeah, of course, because like I used to have a version of Mac before, so the interface is entirely different with this one because you have the ribbons here for this version of Windows, and for the Mac you have the ribbons here, something like that. But it's okay, it doesn't matter. All the commands are the same. You can use the commands instead of like the entities here or like the icons here to kind of like carry out your drawings. Okay, guys. So this is it. Let's when you start, like you can open a file. Let's say like you already have a file. You can open a file. You can create a file here, all from the start windows, or from here, from this icon. When you see from the icon from at this age, all right. When you click here, all right, you can start a new. It will open a new drawing for you based on the type. Then you can select which type of the file you want to create. Okay, guys. So as we already like, I can already like also from this interface directly, I can add as much drawings as I want to kind of like deal with. Say now like I draw something here and I want to kind of like draw something on a different sheet, then I can add drawings from here. All right, guys. And this buttons, they are kind of like the ones like open a folder to save. You have seen all the introduction. I'm just kind of like, trying to repeat myself here so that at least for those that have maybe forgotten or they are kind of like, this is their first class. I mean, first class, they might say something like that. All right. So to begin with, we don't have to save for now. All right. So as it begins with the drawing section, and I also would like to begin with here. But before that, as you can see, we have a command window here, which is very important. From this command window, it helps you to kind of like see or to kind of like make a comment. Say you want to call a line, you want to type a line from this command window, you can come here and click, call whatever icon you want to call, a line, a polyline, a cycle, you want to add dimension, whatever it is, you can call it from a command window. At the same time, you can just come to this space, whatever you type, okay, whatever you type, that thing which is related to whatever you are looking for will pop up, okay, will pop out, and then you can select it from the screen, and then say you want to select a line. All you have to do, as you have seen from previous classes, just type L, the line will come, and then you press enter, and then you already select a line. Or you can come to the ribbons here, find what you want to kind of like have, say it's a line, you can come here and just click a line, you'll be able to select a line. Okay, so you should know that when you see this cursor or this pointer, you should know that whenever you have a command, all right, you can see the command from the command like icon here. From this place, you can see the command, all right, and at the same time, from this the arrow here, or you could call it from the cursor here, okay, you can see that you have a command. But say now, like I press escape from my keyboard, you see when you see the box, this cube box in the middle of it, all right, this meaning that you have no command at that time. Okay, guys. So let's say you want to kind of like draw a line, just a normal line. All you have to do is click a line from the ribbon from this top corner here. Okay, when you click a line, just you specify from where you want to kind of like begin with. You specify, okay, I want to begin from this point, and then you just go whatever way you want to go. Then you can just drop it, and you can have a line. It might not be a straight line, but just for starters, like you have a straight line, you have a line. Or you want to draw a cycle, just take a cycle. What type of cycle you want to draw? Say like you are given to, or you want to draw a cycle that has a radius, or a cycle that has a diameter, or a cycle that just kind of like is in between 2 points. All you have to do is come here, and then under this icon here, you could see everything. Then all you have to do is select it and then go. Say now, like I want to draw that cycle with the with the radius. All I have to do is come, give where I want to kind of like draw the cycle, draw it, and then you give the radius. You give like, let's say 10. You put the 10, and then you press enter. You have a radius. You have a cycle with a radius of 10 units. Okay, guys. All right. So one thing I have to mention here is whenever I kind of like come to draw a new thing, say like now I want to begin my drawing. Okay, guys. The first thing I do is to change my unit to standard unit of engineering measurement, something like that, like a millimeter. Okay, guys. The first thing I do is I change my unit. How to do that? All you have to do is like go to the command window and type units. When you type units, the unit window will open. This window is going to open for you. So the default is decimal, which is kind of like the ones that we engineers like we are dealing with. Okay, guys, and also the precision. This precision, it tells you like how many numbers or how many zeros you want to have after a decimal point. Say now you want to draw you want to kind of like draw something, or you want to see your units or your dimensions with something, say 10.00. So you can come here and select 0.00 to be your precision. Say you don't want to see anything, you can select 0 from here. But if you want whatever it is, you can select from this icon here from the precision. Okay, guys, the standard unit that we usually use is millimeters. So sometimes, like, you have to come and select it, usually because like the default one is unitless. Doesn't matter, okay? It's unitless. So what the meaning of unitless? The one thing about this AutoCAD is like it's unitless, of course. Whatever you draw, say now I want to kind of like draw something with 10 feet. What I can do is I don't have to really specify the 10 feet. I mean like from the unit, okay? All I have to do is kind of like draw, give it a 10 unit, which indicates me, I know that it's 10 feet, but without selecting from the unit section to give it inches, feet, millimeters, miles, whatever it is, by default, it will consider it as 10 feet. But me, if I want to really see millimeters or what I want to use with millimeters, I have to come here and kind of like change everything. Okay, guys? So this is one thing about it. So now we have to select millimeters as it has been there. Okay, guys? And also for the angles, here we are using degrees. Say you want to use with radians. I mean like, yeah, radians, you want to use like whatever the other types of degree units you have, you can select them from here. Okay, guys, once you kind of like, modify your parameters that you want to use with your drawings, then you say, okay, press okay. All right. Yeah, of course, it should be international, but, and also from the intensity of the lighting, something like that, you can select which type of unit type you want to have. You want to have the international, are you American, or you are generic, like you want to use the generic type of unit. So usually we use international, then you press OK. So now my system, I have my command window, I do know that it's in millimeters. So whatever I draw now, it's going to be in millimeters. I already gave it to be millimeters because like we have seen the importance of this as the time goes. Okay, guys. So
sir, can you repeat it?
Yes, all you have to do is type unit. The more you start it, it will pop up. Then you press enter. Or you come to the command window. Okay, you come to the command window, you type unit. It will come. You press enter, it will go. and then you can make the adjustment you want to make. Say we want to have 0.0 as our precision, we press OK. All right, guys. So this is it. And also, when you come to this, from this ribbons here, you can take up the grid lines if you don't want to see the grid lines, snap mode, whatever it is. So little by little, okay, we'll be able to see the importance of these ribbons here. They really help in our drawing. They help us to have a drawing with, you could say, precision. Say now I want to draw a line. I want to draw a vertical line, or kind of like I want to draw like something that's there in 90 degrees. I won't be able to kind of like quite get it. See, I am having difficulty to draw what horizontal line, I could say. Okay, I won't be able to kind of like really have it. But with the help of this icons here, I will be able to draw whatever I want to draw with the precision. You see, it's even helping me to even draw a very straight line without like, you know, trying to be a little bit slanted or whatever it is. So they really help us to draw with precision. Okay, guys, they are very important. And as I told you, we'll see like one by one their uses. Okay, guys. So talking about the draw section, when I say draw section, as you can see from the ribbons here, we have many sections. We have the draw section where you have the tools. Okay, you have the modify section where you can move an object or you can move a line, you can move whatever it is, you can rotate, you can copy, you can mirror, you can scale, or you can stretch, whatever it is. And also from the modify section, you have the erase, you have the extend, you have the mirror, you have the trim, you have everything from there. And also at the same time, you have offset. From the annotation, this is where if you want to kind of like have a drawing or you want to have a dimensions, then from here, annotation, you can like, say now I draw a line, okay? This line, I want to add a dimension. All I have to do, I come here, I select the type of line I have, okay? From here, is it like a linear line, aligned line, angular line, arc? Is it a radius? I mean, like, is it a cycle that I want to give a radius, or like it's a cycle that I want to give a diameter? All I have to do, I come to that section, annotate, and select it. Or I can do one thing, come to annotate here, okay, and then I can see the more much like you could say the dimension parameters there, dimensions parameters. When I click this icon from here, it gives me an opportunity to edit. Okay, guys, I can modify, I can edit, I can give my own new section of, you know, I can name my own style of dimensioning from here, name it, modify it, select whatever I want to select, what type of arrows I want to have, what type of like, you know, writing text I want to have there. All I can do it from the annotate, and under annotate the dimensions there. Okay, guys, or automatically I can start, I think I can write dim. Yeah, is it dim? Yeah, dim means like the dimension. I can specify the object to measure something like that, and then I can have the unit I want to have. Okay, this is just like a default line that I drew, so it has I mean, like the dimensions is a bit like oh, I have to escape first. Okay, fine, and then I have to delete this one. Oh, where is the delete? Yeah, delete. Okay, guys. So this is like, yeah, for the ribbons, a bit introduction, and also you have the, yeah, this is a bit it. Fine. So, and don't worry about the layers and the whatever properties. One by one, we're gonna, you know, take a look at those things. Okay. So now, let's see. Let me have this one. Into the, yeah. Okay. Let me download this. this we are going to have a look at few examples from here. Okay, guys, but before that, let's come back here. Okay, guys, so now let's see. First of all, I would like to let me have my polar mode active. Polar tracking, we'll come to have a look at that. Object snap, okay, fine. This is pretty much. Fine. Okay, so let's say now we want to draw a line, okay? A straight line, like something like this. So all we have to do, pick a line. Of course, we all have seen how to do that. Yeah, one more thing about, let me tell you one more thing about the how to use the mouse for those that don't know how to use it, okay? So if you want to scroll in and out, you can use the wheel, okay, guys? Pressing the wheel, when I press the wheel, okay, then this hand will pop up, okay? Then I can move my sheet, whatever I want to, I mean, like, yeah, I can move it, okay? The sheet, I can move it, and then I can, like, move it anywhere I want to move it, okay, guys? When I right click, then I can see this option properties, okay? Then from here, I can pan, I can zoom, I can do a lot of things if like I want to use this thing. Okay, guys? Okay, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is one thing. So now, okay, let's, I want to start this, I want to find this polar mode. Basically. So the polar mode, it helps you to draw a horizontal line or vertical line, as we have seen example. Say now I want to kind of like draw two lines that are at 90 degrees to each other. So all I have to do before starting to make it easier for me to draw, I can just click, I'll come here and click this ribbon, this icon here. When it says auto is on, meaning that I can now draw lines only perpendicular to each other. Okay, guys, keep that in mind, saying that whenever you want to draw like a line that are perpendicular to each other, try to like activate this polar mode so that you can draw with precision without kind of like having a bit difficulty. Okay, so all I have to do when I click, when you see it's kind of like blue like this, or it's with the depend with the version of AutoCAD you are using. This type is just like it's highlighting the icon as blue, but some other version of AutoCAD, they are like highlighting the whole box, the cube box here, something like that. You will see like when you are dealing with different softwares, but it's okay. As far as you see, it's kind of like, you know, shaded. I mean, yeah, it's like blue, you see it's on, meaning that you can now do that action. Okay, so all I have to do is select my line. Okay, now I want to draw perpendicular to each other. Give like the first point I want to draw, click here. Okay, you give the dimension you want to give. Okay, and also you go either ways and you draw the other line so that you could have lines at 90 degrees to each other. Okay, guys. All right, one more thing. When you are drawing when you are dealing with the icons, whatever you take, okay, when you finish drawing that thing, you have to press escape. Okay, guys, you have to kind of like press escape so that you can get out of that command you pick. At the same time, if you want to kind of like activate the previous command, you kind of like, see now I want to kind of like draw several lines, okay? Several lines. All I have to do is draw a line here, draw a line here, draw a line here. When I say escape, and at the same time, I want to continue with what? With drawing a line. I don't have to go back to pick a line here or type a line there. All I have to do is just type what? Enter. At the same time, the last previous command will be activated automatically. Then I can continue drawing my line, something like that. Okay, guys? This is one thing. Okay. So you should know that again.
Sir, which button we press to cancel the line? Sorry.
Escape. Escape from the escape. ESC, like you have escape.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys. So all right. You should know one thing about this polar mode. When you activate it, it won't allow you to draw a line at any angle besides what? 90-degree? Like, yeah, at 90-degree. So this is one thing. If you want to kind of like draw any line, you have to come and deactivate it and draw whatever line you want to draw at any angle. Okay, guys? All right, now let's say we want to draw a line, but with a given dimension. Say like a line is given to us. Let me start drawing it first. First of all, I have to activate this auto mode. So I want you to kind of like see here. See, whenever I activate the polar mode, automatically deactivate what? The polar tracking. Why it does that? Because they don't work like with each other. Now, if I want, like as we have seen, if you want to do like lines that are perpendicular to each other, all you have to do is click here. Okay. Once it is activated, you can only draw lines that are perpendicular to each other. At the same time, now if I want to draw lines that they are not like lines that are not perpendicular to each other, say like they are at any given angle or whatever it is, the moment I activate the polar tracking, it deactivates what? The auto mode, because they don't work with each other. Okay, guys? Yeah, this is it. Okay, so now we want to draw kind of like a line that's here is with a given angle. So say now I want to draw a line, guys, that is, it has a 10mm unit. How can I do that? All I have to do is come and give what? The first point, okay? And then go to a little bit side of wherever I want to go, okay? Then from this box that you see, it is shaded with that blue, it is where you will put the unit. So all I have to do there is type my unit, okay? Once I have done that, then I will press enter. Okay, guys? Then I can say escape if I am done, like drawing what I want to draw. So you see this line, it is of what? It is of 10 units. Okay, guys? So this is how you draw a line with a given dimension. We can add a dimension from here. You can just click here. Click from the end, first point of the line to the end point of the line. Okay. Then you have, see, our line is what? Of 10 units or 10mm. You see the precision kind of like here is like you could set it to 4, so you can edit it from you can do a lot of stuff from there, but yeah, you can say properties and then edit it. But anyway, this is just like to give you an idea and like how you can add the or to draw a line with a given unit, a specific given unit. Okay, so now let's see if we can draw a line that has a unit, at the same time it has an angle. All right, say now I want to draw like a line that is at 30° to this line. All I have to do first give the point. Okay, guys, type the unit, say 5 millimeter. Okay, so I will not. Okay, first of all, let me finish it, then I will explain to you so that you will see what I have done. 30. All right, you see now, I drew a line, which is what? At 30° to that line we have drawn, where we drew before. Okay, guys? So how can I do this? The way I can do this is, first of all, have a line. Okay. You have the point that you want to draw the line, or wherever it is, pick a line from the suitable command you want to. You want to come here and pick a line. You want to just come and type a line and pick a line. You want to write from the command window. That's it. So once you pick a line, you take the command. All you have to do is come here and click the first point. Yeah, this is the point I want the line to start. Okay, and then it will ask me two things. First of all, it will ask me the dimension of the line. When I say the dimension, like of how many you want to have, like how many units you want to have it. Say I want to have it for a 3 units. When you press 3, then you don't press enter. In this case, you type what? Tab from the keyboard. Tab, tab. There is a tab here from the keyboard. You press tab. Then it will ask you to keep the angle you want to have it. Okay, guys? So you should know one thing. If I am above this line, then it will ask me a line from this line to where I want to have it up. At the same time, if I want to have it down, it will ask me from this like line to the one, and then to the one down. Okay, guys. So either ways, you want to have it down, you have to come a little bit down of the figure, or you are of the line or of the object you want to draw the line from. Or you want to have it up, you have to go up like this. Okay, guys? So say I want to have it on like 25 degrees. Then you type 25 and then you press enter. Then this angle, you have it with a line of 3 units under a 25 degree. Okay, guys? So this is it. All right, so let's see which one shall we kind of like explain. Okay, object snap, tracking this thing. All right, let's see the effect of object snap. All right, guys. So the effect or the use of this this icon, object snap tracking, is, say now, as I told you, they are all icons that help us to draw with the precision. Say now, I want to draw a line. Let me delete this. Say now I want to draw a line that starts from here. Okay, guys, start from where? It starts from this point. Okay, guys, and it ends at the end of this line. You see, when I come here and come a little bit down, this line, it pop up with the help of what? With the help of object snap tracking. Why? Because it is activated now, so it can help me to easily point out like the point I want to kind of like draw this line. Because already in my mind, I was kind of like trying to draw the line that you could say start from here, or it starts from here and ends at the same place that this line ends. So it can help me to do that. But without it, I think we are going to have like a difficulty to kind of like draw that line that ends from that point. Okay. But why we can even see the end point of this, because we have the object snap. Okay, but the object snap tracking helps us to kind of like identify, like you could say, the end points or the starting points if you want to start like drawing something far away a little bit from something else. Okay, guys? So now let's kind of like have an example here. So now it is activated. Okay, now let's draw a cycle that starts. Okay, see, so when you see this like this X section, meaning that it came to the that intersection of the like those two points. So you can just click there and then you can start writing whatever it is. Okay, guys. At the same time, let's say now I want to draw a cycle, which is what? Which is 5 millimeters away from this junction. How can I do that? I have to activate my object snap tracking, and at the same time, object snap, which automatically will be activated like that. Okay, so all I have to do is activate it. Once I activate it, then I will pick the cycle. Okay, then I will come to the point and then go far a little bit. Say I want to go far a little bit this way with what? With 5 millimeters. Then I want to start drawing the cycle there. Then you see now whatever I have here is 5 millimeters away from this one. So it's a bit like I'm coming. Let me zoom out, zoom all, yeah, so that I can have them in a smaller view. Great. Okay. So now I want to do the cycle. Okay, it start from here. I mean, like it start 2 millimeters away from this point. So all I have to do is come to the point, go a little bit to the right or to the left, wherever you want to have, to the right, to the left, doesn't matter. Okay, and then specify the first point, because as we can see from the command window, it will like be directing you what to do next. Specify the first point. Okay, all you have to write is say like 2 millimeters. You type 2. The first point is 2 millimeters. You press enter. Then say the radius will be 1, and I will put 1. So once you measure, if you are not sure about what you have done, once you measure from here to the center of this cycle, you will see it is 2 millimeters. Okay, guys. So this is it. This is how you can like draw a line that is a little bit far away from a point with a precision. But if without the help, without this the object snap tracking, it will be hard for anyone to kind of like draw this line, or you have to kind of like come with a way, say, okay, now before I draw that, I have to draw a line of that 2 millimeters, and then when I draw the line, then I will escape, and then I will come and kind of like, okay, say, draw the cycle from there. This is, of course, one way to do it, but like to save your time and to save a lot of things, you can just directly do it like that, and then you'll be able to kind of like draw it from that exact point you want to draw the line. Okay, guys? This is one thing about them. So I could really say, if I want to really summarize, it's to give like a brief summary of this, the tools or the icons that helps us to draw with precision. I could say like the main important icons of like we beginners, or kind of like, yeah, that we are kind of like starting to learn this thing. There are 4. You can, the first one is polar mode, the one that, this one that you could say the auto mode, the polar mode, doesn't matter. Okay, that helps you to draw with the line of perpendicular to each other. Okay, and also object snap tracking and object snap tracking that helps you to draw like a line that's a little bit far away from one point with a like specific like measurement or dimension. Okay, guys, so this is it. At the same time, let's have a look at the rectangle. We have seen a line. Okay, polyline. So polyline is just a command which it's kind of like a line, okay, But the only difference between polyline and line is one thing. Line, it treats like each and every line you draw as a single line. Okay, guys? This is what it does. Okay? See now, like I want to select. When I come and click, it will be like a single line. This is line. But a polyline is a little bit modified of like a line. Why? This one, it's kind of like connect the lines and take them as like a whole one object. So this is the difference. The difference between line and polyline is a line, it treats each and every line as a single object, but polyline, all the lines that you have drew with like polyline, they will be what? Treated as, they will be treated as one object. So this is like, you could say pretty much the difference between them. Okay, say now we want to draw a rectangle. There are two ways or many ways to draw a rectangle. One way is to use what? A polyline. All you have to do is start a line here. Okay. Say now I want to draw a line here. It's either, if I want to draw the other line here, it's either I have to give the exact dimension I have given here, or I have to come here, touch the end of this line, and then come down. It will help me to identify the end point of this line that is exactly at the same point with the upward. You see, I can automatically identify the end point of that line without giving the dimension exactly as the previous line I have on the top, without giving the dimension, with the help of those icons, object snap tracking and object snap. Okay, so now this one I can automatically go there and click it. Or one thing about polyline is that if I want to close this rectangle, I can, of course, manually go there and click it there. When I see this this icon, I can press there, meaning that when you see this the green the green icon there, it shows you that you reach to the okay, I press some stuff there. Okay, it shows you that you reach to the end point of that line. So therefore, from there you can just press your line and have and end it. Okay, guys. So all you have to do is go there, press, or one thing about the polyline is just you can just type CL. Type CL meaning that close the polyline you started. So it will automatically go and close the line or go and the polyline from the beginning point, from your starting point. Okay, guys, this is one thing about polyline. I will like start from the beginning. Say you take a polyline. Okay, now I want to draw a rectangle or a cube. Let's say a rectangle. Okay, with a point of, I mean like with a dimension of 10 to 5 millimeters, 10 by 5. So first line, okay, I will give the unit 10. Okay, press enter. By using polyline, I will press 5 here, press enter. Okay, for me to have exactly the same dimension as the 10 I have from the previous one is either to type 10 from there or automatically touch the end point of this line, come down, and then I can be able to see the last point. You see already before I even kind of like give the dimension, when you see this the box there, it's already giving me the dimension, the exact dimension as 10. Okay, guys, and then I can just go up there and color it as 5, or automatically, as I told you, I can just type CL. CL meaning that close the polyline, and then I will close it, something like that. So these are the ways that you can have to draw, like one way to draw a rectangle. And I told you, when you using polyline, it will treat it as a complete figure. But if you use a line to draw whatever you want to, say like I want to draw a rectangle and I am using a line, okay, guys. It will treat it as a single line. You see, when you select the line, it is being selected as a single line. But this one that we drew with the polyline, it is treated as a complete rectangle. Why it is like that? Because anyway, we'll see like why it is important to do that. But this is one more thing. This is one thing about it. Okay, guys. So we have to like yeah. Let's have a look at cycle again. Cycle. Okay, I want to draw a cycle with a radius. First point. Okay, I'll give the radius as 5. Press enter. You have a cycle with what? A 5mm radius. Say now a cycle is given to you, but you only know the diameter. How you can do that? You can just press from the center. Okay, the point you want to start. Sorry. The point you want to start. Okay, and then give the diameter. You see, it's asking you for the diameter. See, now I want to have it as 5. Say like 10. You have the diameter as, no, it will be, yeah, 5. No, let's give it 3. Okay, you see, you have it. This one, if you measure the diameter of that cycle, it will be pretty 3, yeah? You see the diameter is 3. So this is one thing about the cycles. And also you have the other type of cycle. Say you want to connect 2 points. All you have to do is like take this one, the first point. You see, it's not allowing me to go in any other direction besides 90 degrees because I already activated this one. So now I have to deactivate it so that now I can just draw a line in this manner that connects the diagonal of this rectangle we drew. Okay, guys. But with the polar mode, I won't be able to do that. I can still do that, but like it's asking me for that. It's asking me. It's showing me that I can only draw lines or I can only go in the perpendicular directions. Okay, guys? So this is one thing about that too. And also say like you have 3 lines that you work 3 points. You will see all the importance of this like later. Or you have a line that is tangent radius. Okay. Say now I want to draw a line in this let's go somewhere else. Yeah, this one we don't know the measurement of this. Yeah, let's see it from here. Say I want to draw a cycle with 2 points. All I have to do is come here, click from the whatever center of this place. Just click here, click here. I will be able to draw the lines in this manner. Okay, guys? But you see here, we are having a bit difficulty to start it as a tangent. Why? Because of the okay. Let's redo it again. Select a line, 2 points. It is asking me, you see, whenever I come to the line, it is asking, it's kind of like showing me what I have. In this one, it says that I am at the middle of the line. Okay, of course, when I draw it at the middle of this line, it won't be able to give me the exact, to be able to draw the line, the cycle on the exact line of that point. Why? Because it starts from the midpoint. And as you can see from this figure, the figure, it is not what? It is not quite like in a rectangle shape. Okay, guys? So that's why from before we have seen that problem. So now let's say you want to draw it from the midpoint of this and also from the midpoint of this. You see, you will be able to draw the line without having that difficulty. But that one, it will just because the line is the rectangle is not a complete rectangle, or you could say the normal rectangle. Okay, but say now I want to draw a line, a cycle in that. The one that I must choose is the tangent. But the tangent one, this one, I have 2 points that I want to connect, and with the radius. So let's try this one. So you see now when I come here, it says it's already. You see from the icon there, from the green thing there, it shows me it's what? It's a cycle and a line on top of that, meaning that it's a tangent to that line. So when I click that, then I will specify the next point, tangent. Then I will give the radius. So I don't know the dimension of that place, but specify the radius, let's say 2.5. Okay, let's do this again. All right, sit, take it again. Tangent, tangent. So this side, there is something wrong here, which I don't quite get it. But anyway, let's really do it with the with the normal rectangle. It will be better for us. Or I can just come and delete this. Yeah, let me delete these places. Delete. Okay, let's see. Tangent, tangent, the radius. That is wrong with this. I don't know really what's wrong. I think it should be. I don't know really, but I'll come back to this later, guys. All right, that's cool. Tangent and the radius, of course. But anyway, it's fine. It should work. It don't seem like working. So I already know that this is. Let me measure this first. Okay, it is 5. Fine. So let's see if we can have it. Tangent, tangent, and then 5. Yeah. All right, we'll come back to this later. Tamam. So this is it about the cycles, and also you have an arc. Say you want to kind of like draw an arc, whatever type it is. We'll see also how to deal with the distance. Okay, guys. So also from here you have the rectangle, you have the polygon. Whatever polygon you want to draw, we will all see how to do that. I think in our next maybe perhaps class. All right, guys. So now, since we have seen like a little bit introduction from the drawing section, okay guys, let's have some practice here from the examples we have from there. First of all, let me do this downloads. What's wrong with that? All right, let's start with exercise 1, guys. Okay, guys, this one is pretty, like, I could say straightforward. Anyone could do this. If you can do this, definitely you must be able to do this. Okay, guys? Okay. Let me draw half of this, and then later I know you can complete the rest. Let me draw this this section here, and I know you can do the rest. Okay, guys? So now we have this figure that we have to draw. First of all, can I divide this screen into 2? Anyway, fine. So the dimension here is what? 40. What will be this dimension? It will be 40 by 40, 20 by 20. Okay, let's go and draw that that figure. Okay, guys. So all you have to do is, you can do it with what? With a polyline, or you can do it with a line. But you should know that when you take a line, it will be treated as what? A complete. Its line will be treated as as one object. But when you take a polyline, it will be treated as what? As like the complete object. Okay, guys. So we will begin from here. We will go 40. Press enter. Okay. Now I want to draw like a perpendicular lines that are perpendicular to each other. So for me to easily do this, I already activated my what? My column automate. Okay, guys. So I'll just go up. I'll give 20. Go to the other side. 20. Go up a bit. 20. The other direction, I could directly go to the other direction, give 20, okay? Or you can come and touch the end point of here, go back there, it will give you the exact point of, it could guide you to like locate that point easily, as we have seen from the previous examples. And at the same time, I can come and close this one by coming to the point, or automatically I can type CL and close it. Okay, guys? So now we have this one. We have the first part. If you want to add the dimensions here, you can just automatically add the dimensions. Okay. Those the dimensions, you have to make some, you have to edit the dimensions and like increase the size. We will see this in the next class, though we are not really much interested in the dimensioning at the moment. But if you really want to do that, all you have to do is go to annotate, go there, okay, you can see modify, that's number one. All you have to do is come to the text. You can make it to be 2, the standard centered. Where do you want to have the line? Where do you want to have the like the dimension? Will it be above the line, centered, like in the middle, below, whatever it is? You can just select from here. And also for the units, you can select the units from here, decimal, the angular units, whatever it is. We will see this like in a bit details later. And also for the arrow, which type of arrow you want to have. Okay, guys, the arrow size, let's say we want to have the arrow size of 1, and then you see when you press OK, you close. Okay, now whenever you have a dimension, I think it should work. So you just press click, click. See, now it's a bit like bigger than before, something like that. So this is how you kind of like edit the dimension and stuff. But don't worry about this. We'll come back to this later.
Can you repeat it again and go through slowly?
Okay, Tama. I was just like trying to, definitely I will do that. Okay, how to do that? Say like you want to edit the dimension. All you have to do is you're already in the home ribbon. So all you have to go is come to annotate. You could access it from the annotate. Or I think, yeah, from the annotate. Come to annotate. Okay, from the annotate here, there is this arrow that like it's pointing down. So this is where you click, and this window will pop up. So from there, you can come to modify. Okay, you want to modify your dimensioning. You say modify, then this window will be open. So the first one is the line, like the line, how you want to have the line. You want to kind of like, you want to increase the thickness of the line. You want to change the line to be like a centered line, some dashes, some continuous line, whatever it is. The line weight, you want to increase the thickness of the line, something like that. The color, what type of color you want to have, which you can already do it from layers, but like in case you want to kind of like do it from here, okay. Yeah, this is for the lines, and also it should extend beyond the dim lines. Like when it's talking about the dimension lines, like it should you see this line, so the offset, meaning that I want to explain it. Okay, let me open this. It cannot be opened. Okay, I want to explain it, but like I cannot do it from here. Let me close. I'll come back to this. Okay, what it means like that. Like you see this dimension line, it doesn't touch the original drawing. So what type of like what distance do you have? Like for how many millimeters, for how many inches you want to this line to begin with? Do you want to be do you want it like a little bit closer, or you want it a little bit far away? So it's kind of like when you zoom out, you won't be able to kind of like see it, but it's there. So that's what like that meant. Okay, it meant like, yeah, where lines. It meant like for how long you want to extend, you want to kind of like start the dimension in line, something like that. Okay, so this is it. You can make the changes here based on what? On the standards. No worry, you have to know that all the drawings that you are doing, they have standard. Okay, so because of that, you have to follow the standards. You have to know like the thickness of the dimension line. You have to know the thickness and the size of the arrows. Okay, which of course you have to know it from this course. Okay, then you come to the dimensioning and you make addition. And then if you want to have a well standard drawing, you give those like standard on the dimensioning and also on the lines. Each and every type of lines you kind of like consider it, and then you come to the dimensions and you make addition, and then you have the standard so that you could have a standard drawing, something like that. Okay, guys. So this is for the line, and also for the symbols and arrows. You can come to the arrows. What type of arrows do you want to have? You want to have a close blank. You want to have like a second arrow. I mean, you have two arrows, of course. So this is where you have the size of the arrow. Okay, you want to have like, if you are talking about the cycle, you want to have it like as a mark in the center, like just like a mark, some, you know, some cross, or you want to have none, you don't want to have anything, you can see that nothing's here now, or you want to have a line, something like this. So this is it. That's like what it says. And what should be the size, you can increase. Okay. Yeah. This is it, guys. The break size, you can come to the text, like you want to have like the text, what type of text do you want to have? When I say what type, like annotative style, you want to have the standard one, you want to have the text height too, you can edit it from here. Okay, and also the color of the text, you can also edit it from here. It will be red if you select red, but we're going to keep it as the, you know, the standard one, the default, sorry. So this is it, guys. This is how you kind of like make your addition. Primary unit, if you want to have some conversion. Suffix, if like you want to have, say you are dealing with millimeter, you want to have a millimeter at the end of your given dimension. You can, like, let's take the precision like 0. Okay, this is all it, guys. So now you see we updated, like we made some addition already. So this is how you do it. Okay, it's pretty simple and straightforward. What you have to know is come to annotate. When you come to annotate, just click the button and then you modify. You can also create a new one. You create a new, you give it a name, and then you press OK. You modify. You give the modification you want your dimensioning to be. Then you said OK. Then you continue with your drawing. Whenever you press the dimension, it will be in that form. Okay, guys, are we cool? That's great. Okay. So coming back to our drawing. All right, so we drew this figure. So now I want to draw this middle box. I am dividing it, guys. Why? Because there are many ways to do it. Okay, guys, once you learn or once you practice, you'll find you will be able to realize that there are many ways to draw whatever given figure you are going to draw. Okay, but for me, it's just like for explanation, we could draw it in several ways. First one is to draw each and every section. Now I divided into 3. I drew the first one, I'll draw the second one, then we can see like draw the last one. Okay, guys? Okay, so let's go back. And this one, I think it is 25 by 60, right? Yeah, 25 by 60 from the dimension that we can see, 25 by 60. So all I have to go, I'll go back. Okay, so I'll take my line or my polyline. Okay, press, give the dimension before typing enter, 25. Then I'll go up by 60, press enter, okay. I'll go left by 25, press enter, then I will close it here. Or I could already automatically give the dimension 40, press enter. So I have this one, okay guys? All right, so this is the other section of it. And at the same time, let's draw the last section. The last section is 40 by 80, 20, 60 by 20. Okay, guys, that's great. Let's do this. Take a polyline, a line, a polyline, doesn't matter. Okay, this point. Okay, I have forgotten the dimensions. 40 was it? Yeah, 40. 40, press enter, go up, 80, and then I believe that you can complete the rest. So this is one way to do it. Another way to do it is I will start by drawing this from here. I will begin from here. I will begin from here, go down this way, this up, and then I will draw the rest. Okay, guys? So, sorry, excuse me. All right, take a polyline. We start. First point, we go down, we give what, 40. We go down, we give the dimension is 105. Is it 105? Yeah, 105. We press enter. Then we go up, we give 80. The rest from up is not important. Okay, then I will come back here. Now I want to draw this line. You see, I want to draw this line, which it starts 40 units away from the starting from this 8. How can I do that? Now I have to go back. Okay. Pick a line or a polyline, come here and move a little bit to that direction. Do not press enter. Move a little bit to that direction. And as I told you, with the help of object snap tracking, now I will be able to identify that 40 millimeter away from this starting point, whether it is in this direction or in that direction. Say I want to draw like anything 40 millimeter away from this point. I will go to that direction, type 40, and then my initial point now will begin 40 millimeter away from there. Then I can draw whatever I want to draw. Okay, guys? Once you measure that place, you'll see it's 40 millimeters. Okay, so whatever, as I told you, to make things easier for us, that's why we do this. Okay, guys, so now let's select, okay, let's select polyline again. From this point, we go to this point, to that direction, we type 40, enter, then we go up. Then we give the dimension was 60, I think, 60. Then we go to this direction, 25. See, now I don't want to complete it like this direction manually. I just want to kind of like start another line that, draw another line that is 25 millimeters away from this point. The same process, I will click this one. I will come to this point, go that direction a little bit, type 25, press enter. You see now I can start from that point, 25 millimeters from that point I wanted it to be. Wait, is it 25? So I don't think I have gotten this correctly. Wait. But anyway, you have seen the idea. So from this one to this direction, 25. What have I? Yeah, now we got it, 25. So before I press something else. Okay, you see, now I can join them. I have the middle one. The other one, if I want to have it Okay, I can have it just 20. Go down 20. And then end it here. When I see that that indication, meaning that it's perpendicular to that line, so I can end. Oh man, it's very fast this time. Click. So this is 20. Okay, you go down 20, and then you end it at that perpendicular. You see, it says perpendicular already, so you press it there. Computers. Okay, end it there. I was pointing with my finger, and the screen is. Yep, it's kept. So now you see you have, and I do believe that you can complete the rest. Okay, guys? Yeah, this one too, you can do it. But this one, you can do it in how many ways? Several ways. But this one, if I were you, though we haven't seen the offset command, okay, I would draw the first half here, and then I mirror that. You could mirror it. Yeah, exactly, mirror. You could mirror the other. Yeah, we haven't reached there yet, but yeah, it's from here, the mirror command. The mirror command, it says like if you want to copy the exact drawing, if say you have a symmetrical object you want to draw. So since it is symmetric, you can draw the half and mirror the other half. Say like I want to draw yeah, the same exact figure with this one. All I have to do is what? Though we're not going to do it today, but like I'll just show you. I will select the object, but in this case I have to select the whole object. Select the object, press enter, specify the point I want to mirror. You see, I can mirror it down to the other side, to whatever side it is. You see now, you can do that. Oh, press enter. Okay, select the object. Yeah, this line was not, I can select it, but it wasn't selected because we use what? Line commands. That's why it was not being selected. And before I do the selection, you have to know one thing, guys. Say now I want to select this figure. I can do this in two ways. The first way is I can select it like this. Okay, I have to start from the left to the right, and with this blue shaded region, I have to cover everything before I select the whole figure. The whole picture. But when I start from right, okay, I can just cover some parts of it and it will be selected. Say like, let's say, yeah, this is what? This is a rectangle, right? So now I want to select this one. So all I have to do is press here. You see, it cannot be selected. So I have to cover everything. Then it will be selected. But from the other section, if I want to start from right, I can just select half of it. It will be selected, or part of it, it will be selected. Okay, guys? So now I want to mirror this figure. So I will start from, I will use this command. I will cover everything. Okay, selected. Then type, select the mirror. Okay, specify the point I want to mirror. I want to mirror it from this point. You see, I can mirror it this way, or I can mirror it this way. Why I cannot mirror it rather than perpendicular? Because I already have the polar, the auto mode what? Activated. So I have to take it off so that I can mirror it whatever the place or the direction I want to mirror it. Okay, guys? This is one thing about mirroring, but like, don't worry, we'll cover it later. And at the same time, after you mirror, you press enter, it will ask you, do you want to erase, do you want to delete the previous object? Say yes, has been deleted. If you say no, it will stay. Mirror. Let's mirror and see like without deleting the other object. You select, Okay, press enter. The point, I want to mirror it down to this side. Okay, it will ask you, do you want to erase this, the shaded, the selected object? If you say yeah, it will be erased. If you say no, it will not be erased. It will keep the previous object. Okay, guys, this is one thing about the mirroring. And yeah, so I can draw the half of it, then mirror the other half, then continue with the rest of the part. Okay, this one too, I know, I do believe that you can practice this one, you can do it. Okay, guys, and at the same time this one too, because you see this one, you can draw this one. Let me draw this part, the half part of it, then we call it a day. Okay, guys, let me draw the first half. Okay, then in our next class we will see how to mirror, then from the mirroring we will cover the other half. So now let me draw this one. This one is 100 at 40 degrees, right? And 100 at 40 degrees. Okay, guys, so let's say I want to start from this point. As I told you before, or as we have seen before, now we want to draw a line that is at an angle. Angle of what? 40 degrees with the units of 100. So first of all, we have to give the point. Let's say we want to begin from this point. Okay, we start. But since we want to draw a line at an angle, we have to deactivate what? Auto mode and put polar tracking. Okay, right, guys? So now the length is 100. Type 100, and then I will press tab. I will give the angle 40. I will press enter. So this line is at what? 40 degrees. And then we come back to this one and draw the other line, and then we can draw this one. So yeah, so we see we have this line. We want to have the same line in the other direction. We can do it in two ways. It's either take a line, come here, begin, and now give what? 40 degrees. Sorry. Select, escape, delete, take a line, okay, select the point, give the dimension 100, tab, 40 degrees. Then we can have the exact object drawn from the other section. But I don't want to use this one. I just want to use like a mirroring command. Okay, I'll just go back. I will take a mirror. Okay. And then you can select the object, you press enter. Okay, the point you want to mirror it, you see, you can do it like this. Nope, you have it already. So this is pretty much one way to do it. So we will see this like in detail, the modify section in our next class. We will see in detail the modify section. Okay, guys, and then we'll keep on going and practicing. So now I want to draw the line. Let it just me like close it like this. So now at the same time, that's why I told you like you can draw this first half and then mirror the other half, because I don't want to draw this figure twice, which is at the same distance with this one. I don't want to draw twice. Okay, guys, but with the help of mirroring, I just can draw this one and then like mirror the other one. Why the mirroring is very important when you are dealing with symmetrical, complicated drawing. When you can like spend days drawing something, and you want to like you don't have to spend days drawing like a figure that is that is symmetric. So you can just draw the half of it, save your time, and then mirror the other half. This is it. Okay. So now let's draw this this section and then call it a day. So I want to draw a line 30 millimeters away, 20 by 40. So how can I do that? All I have to do is pick a line, okay, the point, go a little bit, press 30, the starting point, enter, and then now I'll give the dimension 20, then tab, and then I will give the angle. I cannot really remember the angle. Yeah, 40. So I'll just give 40, and I have it. At the same time, I can mirror this one, or I can draw it the same way. So, all right, guys, we have seen a little. This I can say like this is what we are gonna have like I think for today. If you have any question, you can ask. Though it's like just a little bit of an introduction. To be honest with you, I think the last time I taught this course, it was like a year ago. And so this is me kind of like doing it again for the first time in like more than a year. So anyway, it's all and like even me like now it's kind of like seems like a new thing to me because like most of the comments I have forgotten how to use them and I have to kind of like revise my I have to revise it too. But anyway, so at least like you have seen a little bit introduction and then next class we will keep kind of like practicing and then we will get to have something or kind of like to be familiar with the AutoCAD. And as I mentioned before, I will mention it again. If you say you are going to just you are going to defend like you are just going to use what you are having in the class, you will not become expert on those like on this stuff. SolidWorks, AutoCAD, whatever it is you are dealing with, if you are mechanical or whatever department you are from, you have to do some extra work. Okay, guys, you must have some sleepless night. I don't want you to have sleepless night, but like you have to put some extra efforts. What you have here, it could be like an introduction. Later, it's on your own to go outside and find some other stuff that are useful, which are a little bit more advanced. Okay, guys? I think this is it. Let me send you the attendance file so that you can have the attendance and then we'll call it a day, guys. Okay? So I don't really care about the attendance, but it's a rule to have the attendance. Okay, guys? Let me share the attendance. If you don't have any question, I'm gonna send the attendance right away. Then, yes.
I have a question.
Yes, what's the question?
Firstly, you will upload anywhere to these exercises?
Yeah, exercise, I will send it, I will share the file with you immediately after the class. And please do practice on your own, okay? Do practice. I think all the necessary informations you need to kind of like carry out these examples have been covered. I believe all the necessary informations have been covered in this class. So maybe during this could be a little bit of, no, it won't be a difficulty because many ways to do it. Don't worry, you will see, but like just try to practice. The file will be shared to you. Okay, guys, don't worry.
Okay.
And yeah.
And have we any lab homework?
Homework?
Yes, for lab session.
The homework would be the remaining figures that we haven't, when you see the example, we haven't done this one. So it will be like your homework, practice, okay? So that at least like when you practice, you'll be able to kind of like, get familiar with it. All right, okay. So if you don't have any question, that's all I think for today. I will send the attendance. Yeah. No, not this one. Which one is it? Yeah, this one. Let me share the attendance and then we call it a day.